Good morning, everyone. It is Julie here with your Tuesday morning stock market news, where we're bringing you everything you need to know as the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back, and thank you all so much for being here. I am back from a long weekend bachelorette party out in Scottsdale, Arizona. We had a ton of fun. It is a beautiful city if you ever have a chance to visit. I do feel like I need to sleep for a week to recover, but nonetheless, here we are. Of course, this morning we're going to be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. You can see how the analysts weigh in by downloading the TipRanks mobile app by following the links in the description down below. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are in the red this morning as investors prepare for reports on inflation due out later this week. Right now, Dow futures are down 0.40%, S&P 500 futures also down 0.4%, and NASDAQ futures down 0.48%. Tesla has broken ground on their new Lithium refinery in Texas. The new refinery is expected to produce enough of the battery-grade metal to build 1 million electric vehicles by 2025 and will help Tesla ease its supply chain. It is expected that construction will be completed next year, with production starting in 2025. This will make Tesla the only North American car maker to refine its own lithium. Analysts currently rate the Tesla stock a moderate buy with an average upside of over 17%. The FDA has approved the expanded use of AstraZeneca's Farxiga. It is now approved to help reduce the risk of cardiovascular death, hospitalization for heart failure, and urgent heart failure visits in adults with HF. It had been previously approved in the U.S. to treat adults with HF with reduced ejection fraction. The current approval was backed by data from a phase 3 trial. Analysts currently rate the AstraZeneca stock a moderate buy with just 2 current analyst ratings and an upside of 7.5%. Tempur Sealy announced they have plans to purchase Mattress Firm in a deal worth $4 billion. They said that this combination will accelerate our growth trajectory and enhance operating cash flow. Mattress Firm has been a valued retail partner for more than 35 years, and we look forward to welcoming their talented workforce of more than 8,100 employees to the Tempur Sealy family. They expect the transaction to close in the second half of 2024. Analysts rate the Tempur Sealy stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 18%. And IBM has unveiled their latest AI and data platform, watsonx. watsonx is an all-in-one AI building tool for enterprises and will allow customers the ability to release foundation models and generative AI and have them store and govern them in one place on any cloud environment. The platform includes a feature for AI-generated code, AI governance toolkit, and a library of thousands of large-scale AI models trained on language, geospatial data, IT events, and code. The IBM stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 19%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. In the after hours today, we'll be hearing from Airbnb, Rivian Automotive, Occidental Petroleum, and Upstart, to name a few. In the after hours last night, we heard from Palantir. Their stock is on the rise, currently up about 15% after an earnings and revenue beat, plus increasing their full-year outlook. Palantir said that their customer count rose 41% year over year. Their Q1 earnings per share of 5 cents beat expectations by 1 cent per share, and revenue of $525.19 million beat expectations by over $19 million. Analysts currently rate the Palantir stock a hold with an average upside of 13%. We also heard from PayPal. Their stock is in the red despite an earnings and revenue beat, plus an increase to future guidance, but it still seemed to disappoint. Following their cost-cutting actions, they're now expecting Q2 earnings per share of $1.15 to $1.17, which compares to the average estimate of $1.17. Revenue of $7.04 billion also beat by $50 million. Analysts currently rate the stock a strong buy with an average upside of over 60%. And also reporting last night was Lucid Motors. Their stock is in the red after a bigger than expected earnings miss and disappointing vehicle deliveries. For their Q1, they delivered about 1,400 vehicles during the quarter versus the expectations of over 1,800. They reported a loss per share of 43 cents, which was 7 cents wider than expected, and revenue of $149 million did miss expectations by $62 million. Their stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 12%. Moving to the pre-market this morning, we have heard from Plug Power. Their stock is in the red after posting mixed results that included a miss on earnings. The company did reaffirm their 2023 targets focused on key initiatives to enable revenue growth and a path to profitability. They reported a loss per share of 35 cents, missing expectations by 9 cents per share, and revenue of $210 million, which grew nearly 50% year over year and beat expectations by $2.6 million. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 167%. Shares of Novavax are in the green this morning after they posted mixed results alongside positive phase 2 trial for a series of vaccine candidates. Their Q1 update also included plans to reduce the company's global workforce by about 25%. They reported Q1 loss per share of $3.41, which was 1 cent better than expectations. Meanwhile, their revenue of $81 million dropped 88% year over year and missed expectations by $13.5 million. Their stock is currently rated a moderate buy with not many recent ratings. And shares of Fisker are in the red after both an earnings and revenue miss, plus a cut to their production guidance. They reported a loss per share of 38 cents, missing expectations by 10 cents per share, and revenue of $200,000 missed expectations by over $2 million. Their stock is currently rated a hold with not many recent analyst ratings. Other names reporting in the pre-market this morning include Under Armour, Nikola, Duke Energy, and Squarespace. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Palantir Technologies following their earnings last night. Trading under the ticker PLTR, their stock is currently up 16.4%. They're closely followed by Shoals Technologies under SHLS up 16.38% and DaVita Healthcare under DVA up over 6.2%. And our biggest losers this morning are led by Maravai Life Sciences after an earnings and revenue miss in their Q1. Trading under the ticker MRVI, their stock is down over 15%. They're followed by Lumentum Holdings under LITE down 10% and Skyworks Solutions under SWKS down 9.5%. So that is going to be everything for Tuesday morning's stock market news, getting you up to speed with what you need to know as the market opens. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here next time.